February 14th, 2023. Memorial of Saints Cyril, monk, and Methodius, bishop.
A reading from the book of Genesis. When the Lord saw how great was man's wickedness on earth, and how no desire that his heart conceived was ever anything but evil, he regretted that he had made man on the earth, and his heart was grieved. So the Lord said, I will wipe out from the earth the men whom I have created. And not only the men, but also the beasts and the creeping things and the birds of the air, for I am sorry that I made them. But Noah found favor with the Lord. Then the Lord said to Noah, Go into the ark, you and all your household, for you alone in this age have I found to be truly just. Of every clean animal, take with you 7 pairs, a male and its mate. And of the unclean animals 1 pair, a male and its mate. Likewise, of every clean bird of the air 7 pairs, a male and a female. And of all the unclean birds 1 pair, a male and a female. Thus you will keep their issue alive over all the earth. 7 days from now I will bring rain down on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. And so I will wipe out, from the surface of the earth, every moving creature that I have made. Noah did just as the Lord had commanded him. As soon as the 7 days were over, the waters of the flood came upon the earth. The word of the Lord.
Responsorial Psalm. The response is, The Lord will bless his people with peace. Give to the Lord, you sons of God. Give to the Lord glory and praise. Give to the Lord the glory due his name. Adore the Lord in holy attire. The Lord will bless his people with peace. The voice of the Lord is over the waters, the Lord over vast waters. The voice of the Lord is mighty, the voice of the Lord is majestic. The Lord will bless his people with peace. The God of glory thunders, and in his temple all say glory. The Lord is enthroned above the flood. The Lord is enthroned as King forever. The Lord will bless his people with peace.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. The disciples had forgotten to bring bread, and they had only 1 loaf with them in the boat. Jesus enjoined them, Watch out, guard against the leaven of the Pharisees and the leaven of Herod. They concluded among themselves that it was because they had no bread. When he became aware of this, he said to them, Why do you conclude that it is because you have no bread? Do you not yet understand or comprehend? Are your hearts hardened? Do you have eyes and not see, ears and not hear? And do you not remember when I broke the 5 loaves for the 5,000? How many wicker baskets full of fragments you picked up? They answered him, 12. When I broke the 7 loaves for the 4,000, how many full baskets of fragments did you pick up? They answered him, 7. He said to them, Do you still not understand? The Gospel of the Lord.
What is this leaven Jesus is speaking of? After giving this warning to his disciples, Jesus then gives an explanation to them of what he means and what he doesn't mean. But even the explanation seems to be over their heads. So he concludes by saying, Do you still not understand? To this day, Jesus is still asking this question to each one of us. This was certainly Jesus trying to get them to think, to listen, and to look deeper. He was warning them, watch out. Watch out for this leaven. It's a warning of love to help them see and understand a very real danger. Everyone who bakes bread knows the effect of just a little leaven, such as yeast, in the dough. Add just a little bit and it affects the whole loaf. If a child is helping with the baking, this child may return several times, watching the dough rise little by little. It can become a fascinating thing to watch. And it all resulted from just this little yeast. So what is this leaven of the Pharisees and Herod? It's the evil words, evil intent, and errors that they spread. For the Pharisees, it may be that it's just a little misconception or misrepresentation of what Jesus said or did. They may twist his words or may simply give nonverbal opinions to others. This is contagious and has potential to affect everyone. Little by little, their small seeds of doubt and dissent take a toll on others. We may tend to be thinking about all of those people we know who do this, but we'd miss an important opportunity for growth if we failed to first look at ourselves. Do I do this sometimes? Do I say things that mislead in small or subtle ways? Or do I mislead others by my nonverbal negative attitudes? Am I a negative person sometimes? No need to feel guilty or get down on ourselves if we feel convicted. Rather, we should look at this little lesson of Jesus to realize the great power of our words. The smallest of words can do great harm over time. But that's not all we should focus on. It's just as important to realize that the small, loving words we say also have potential to make a huge difference over time. Perhaps it's just that small smile we give or a kind action that we think goes unnoticed. These little actions and words are the leaven of the gospel. They do make a difference and they can become contagious also. Reflect today upon the small things in life. Know that these small sins and small acts of love make a huge difference in the end. Let us pray. My attentive Lord, help me to be honest and to see what sort of leaven I sow each and every day. Help me to be purged of the bad and filled with the good. May you inspire me to be that good leaven in all the many daily interactions I have. Jesus, I trust in you.